The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
Oh God, there's my hand.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a very special episode of Acquired Taste. We have the 90s edition, throwback to the 90s. I've got my Nirvana shirt on. Jay, I know, is watching some 90s cartoons. What are you watching, Jay?
I am watching the 1997 classic Spider-Man.
Great. Fantastic. We got our first comment. Brian says he's excited to be watching this. I know Brian is excited for the return of our favorite guest, Vinny Ratlock, who just got to do his show, and he was part of season 1. Actually, I apologize. It was Daniel Lupson that said he was excited. Guys,
I accidentally told everybody we were on YouTube.
We are on YouTube as well.
Oh, we are?
Yep. If you search for Buckle Bomb Entertainment right on YouTube, you should come up with us. But
I'm sending links out because everybody's like, "Where did you say it was?" I said it like 8 different times. If Sarah was there, were you there? Because I just did a stream on my Twitch channel. Were you there? The hot one.
Was not. I was by proxy there because I heard it on Sarah's screen. Oh no.
Nope, he's gone.
I don't have Twitch.
Igor, drag him away.
Oh.
All right.
I gotta send Igor to your place.
Well, I'm
Igor,
in
get out the map quest. That's how 90s I am.
All right.
Oh, Jesus, you remember that? We used to take directions off of printed out paper. Fucking hey.
Is it 7/10 mile to this spot or from this spot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I always just held it upside down when I was going back.
How about AAA quick trips? You know, they have like a little booklet and
Yep.
you can follow along.
We're in this square. We need to go here. Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Yes.
All right. So let's go over the 90s snacks that we got. I'm throwing it back. Lunchable ham and cheddar. It's got some vanilla cream cookies for dessert. I have also a Capri Sun, the apple flavor.
Ah,
nice.
And as a treat, because I haven't had one of these since school, we're talking kid cuisine. This has the chicken nuggets, which don't smell too great now that I've cooked them. We got some macaroni and cheese, some corn, and a brownie with celebration sprinkles, which, by the way, the sprinkles on the box are the regular, the long, skinny sprinkles. The ones that come with it are this flat little circles.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we're not off to a good start. Jay, what do you got for us?
So I also have a kid cuisine, but I have the corn dog edition, which the corn dogs blew out of their casings when heated. So, hey, that's cool.
That sounds disgusting.
It smells fantastic. It's I also have a brownie with the little circle sprinkles and some corn. I've got a Lunchable as well with a Crunch-A-Bunch, or a little Crunch Bar. And my kickback is the Dunkaroos.
Danielle in the comments, MapQuest is going to send you on some random adventure.
Yes.
The GPS ones will send you on that random adventure as well. So.
Oh yeah, especially back in the day when the Garmin's first came out.
Garmin's and the Magellans.
Mm-hmm. You're driving down a road and there's probably not any lights, houses, or anything living for like 20 miles, and it's like, turn right here.
Are you sure Vinny's house is on this street? I think so. Maybe not.
And my vehicles do not have 4-wheel drive.
See, that's the issue. I'm in Texas. So, for me, when you get lost, it's turn right here, and you're like, that's a cow. Only thing here is a cow.
Turn right into the cow.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you have it. So tonight, for me, I'm doing Lunchables. I couldn't find Sunny Delight. I was looking everywhere for Sunny D. I could not find it. But they had, but then my mother-in-law let me know of something that they had when we left, and it was Tang, and I was like, Nah, Tang's not 90s. So I don't consider Tang 90s because I remember, but I do have a beverage from a restaurant that was huge in the 90s, had started to go away, but has made an awesome resurgence, and that is Sonic. So I have a
Okay.
wonderful Sonic beverage that I will be helping wash this down. But my Lunchables tonight are the nachos cheese
Ooh.
dip and salsa, and then the little Italian cuisine. We have pizza with pepperoni.
Oh, I was looking for
And
that
just in case it is a little too cold, I'm going to use the power of science to spice it up a bit. So there you have it.
For those that may be new to Vinny's shows, he uses a lot of science to create things. Wonderful.
I mean, yes, I call it science.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who wants to go first?
So funny.
Science.
Science, it's not just science. It's science. So there you are.
Speaking of science experiments, I'll go first with my kid cuisine here.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to tell because the corn is a little juicy. We can kind of see what it looks like there.
That looks rough.
Yeah. Your
I
corn
have
is
a
juicy?
Little McDonald's part. Yeah, my corn has a lot of juice in it.
Shit.
What,
got the corn.
you're cheating? You're bringing in an outside product?
I'm going to go with and
using
without.
McDonald's tangy barbecue.
I'm going with and without.
If you want to go 90s, you should have found the Szechuan sauce.
That's right.
I don't know if it'll be any good anymore.
Well, it keeps.
All right,
It
so the
keeps.
nugget smells okay.
The nugget smells. Yes.
Very dry.
All right, use the sauce.
I mean, yeah,
It's
very
like the
dry.
Popeye's biscuit. Sitting there coughing.
Yeah, one and number two. Because the chicken's not, the quality's not the worst I've had, but it is dry. I went with the corn next. Corn looks a
Maybe
little
you should
pale.
have let the juice of the corn spill out into the nuggets to moisten it up.
Give you a
Okay.
little
God help us. I just said moist.
moist.
Things you thought you'd never say.
No, I say it all the time.
Corn definitely needs some seasoning. It's very bland.
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese, which does look cheesy. It actually doesn't look too bad. My dog is licking his lips. He wants some.
It's always a good start.
You can see. Actually looks pretty cheesy.
It's like that joke with Ron White where the dog ate the dinner and then walked over and started licking its butt and said, "What's the dog doing?" He said, "He's trying to get the taste out of his mouth."
I take it back. It looks cheesy. It is not cheesy. It is very watery. I will
And
not be
Danielle
touching
Lurson's
my
like, "I
cookies.
want a Lunchable now."
The brownie easily came out.
See, I never had that success. A lot of times the brownie was just like melted into the plastic.
Yeah.
You cooked it too long.
I had a higher wattage microwave back in the day. And also I put it in the oven. So
So the brownie's not bad. It doesn't really taste too chocolatey, but it's moist.
Moist.
It's not bad. It's not the worst brownie I've had. I've had worse. Overall, the kid cuisine, I'm going to give this about a 4.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Could be better, not worse.
well, we are on the lower side for that. What about you, the hot one?
Let me go back to back kid cuisines then. We've got these it's already covered in ketchup because I just knew by the time they exploded it would need ketchup. So
Yup.
you've got some fries and corn dogs here. I do have corn as well, but my corn looks dry, it doesn't look moist, and my brownie has receded into the plastic. So
So you basically have the same stuff as Sarah, just a different entree.
yeah. And
What
she
are
got
you
macaroni.
doing,
I
kid
didn't.
cuisine?
I wouldn't call it macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't get
dropping the
macaroni and cheese.
bomb.
Let's see.
Kid cuisine, I am ashamed of you.
Danielle wants a Lunchable now.
Well, they have them at your local
Mhm.
food store.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if you ever get one of those the gas stations that are connected to like a Meyer or something like that, they'll have sorry, I'm having a stroke. They'll have Lunchables in their gas stations as well.
Corn dog wasn't bad. It's definitely not a looker, but it does have some flavor to it that's not just stale water.
I don't believe it.
Maybe it's the ketchup or I'm hungry, but shit, it actually wasn't terrible.
My favorite corn dogs are a sweet corn dog when they have like the sweet corn breading.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I've got corn.
But your corn was dry.
Yeah, it's very dry, and
your corn was dry, and her corn was moist.
Yeah, that's a
Don't cough on him while he's eating.
COVID, Sarah. Jesus.
I'm trying to spread the juice around instead of moistening
COVID on the cob.
Yeah, I can't even get my brownie out. Oh, hold on. I lied. I just popped it.
That's what he said.
So yeah, that's the brownie. It's pretty much to hell. I wonder
Maybe
if I
you should
get
dip it in the corn dog sauce or whatever it is.
Let's see. No,
So I need some dental work after tonight.
Damn it! Yeah,
I'm a scientist, not a dentist.
Wrong.
Don't
recommend that. I need to spit this out.
Yeah, you do. Nope. Sorry, I have a rule. You have to swallow it. It's for science. Come on.
I can attest, no matter how gross something Vinny ate on one of his shows,
Jesus, that was
99%
terrible.
of the time it was swallowed.
That was terrible.
It may have come back up once in a while, but it went down at one point.
It came back often.
I'm giving that a 2.
That's a lot of the food that I ate in the past was well known for an encore. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give the nachos a shot from the Lunchables. Oh yeah, this is good. The chips already smell fresh. I love the fact that the Lunchables like to keep everything really well. Now the cheese is minor disappointment because if you look at the top, it looks like it's filled with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, as soon as you open it, which I'm trying to do, it seems that there's actually more salsa than cheese because then when you look back in, you see that the
Danielle,
cheese
if you're
is actually only
right
right here.
he's definitely crazy, but we love it.
The thing that I don't get though is why do the chips need to be this big?
It's so they can put 20 of them in there, and you feel like you're getting a lot.
Look at that.
3 normal chips.
If I was 3 years old, you would lose 7 of these in my nostril. as the liquid comes out of the hot one's nostrils. So okay, we're gonna give it a shot here. Just put a little bit in this cheese. It's fridge cold. Cheese is really good. Cheese has a nice.
I'm surprised.
Not spicy. Just there it is. No, it is. It is spicy. Hey, I like that. I like it when they have a spicy cheese dip.
Oh, Jay, we didn't get your out of 10 rating on your kid cuisine.
Oh yeah, what's your out of 10 rating? A 2?
It was a 2.
So would not buy again, huh?
No, my nuked brownie killed it for me.
Salsa's really good on this too. Look at this. It's got a good salsa. It's a little chunky.
Gotta love a little chunky.
Nothing short of like a cheese salsa.
Okay. How about just a chip
enjoy.
alone? Can we get a voting on just a chip alone?
Matter of fact, what I'm gonna try the cheese one more time. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna scoop some of the salsa into the cheese.
Yeah, now you're playing with it.
Make a salsa queso. There we go. Now, see, the disappointing thing about this isn't the flavor. Great flavor. Chips are nice and crisp. It's just the size. This is more of a novelty thing. This is not convenience. They could have made these, for instance, when Sarah goes into the ham and the crackers and everything. Are the crackers going to be this small? Oh.
No.
They're going to be about the same standard size. So why can't these be the size of, say, a cracker from a Lunchable.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, even though it's delicious, out of 10, I'm going to give it like a 7.2 just out of convenience. This is inconvenient for me. I have big, meaty sausage fingers. Ask my wife. But still, it's... So when I'm picking up this... It's like seeing like the giant having a tea party with the little girls like, hello, how are you? It's silly. This is I mean, I'm going to keep eating it.
Yeah.
So would you buy it again?
This is second dinner for me. Flavor's wonderful. Chips are crisp. Only problem is, it's silly to have them this big. Like, I'm not giving this to my 2-year-old to eat little chips. This would be a choking hazard. So, yeah, Lunchable. I understand you're like, look, we got like 50 chips in here. That's great. Why do they got to be this big? I would rather just deal with 20 regular sized chips and not get my knuckles and fingernails all over the cheese and salsa.
Maybe you're supposed to take them, put them in the salsa and cheese, get a spoon and eat it like a cereal.
Then it would come with a spoon.
It's very true.
Yes, it is the hot one. Thank you.
So we
All
buy
right,
it
Sarah,
again.
you go again. It's your turn. Now you're going to eat a Lunchable, right?
The nuggets left me thirsty, so I'm going with my Capri Sun.
Oh, I see how it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to do palate cleansers.
I did not fail the straw poking completely through the pouch, so I still remember how to do that, apparently.
Huzzah.
So this is the apple flavor. It's got a nice apple taste, but it tastes a little watered down. I'm not big on juices anymore, so I probably wouldn't buy these again necessarily, but it's pretty solid. I would give it a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's still, it's a lot better than your kids' cuisine, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sarah, you broke the ranks here. We're gonna go Lunchable, but I'll continue with the Lunchable, the ham and cheese here.
Woo!
Let's see.
The off-brand Lunchable.
That was me being excited.
The Armor brand, so gotta mix it around.
Damn it! It's like sealed in like a motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, it's so that you don't lose the freshness. I mean, look, listen to this.
Oh, nice.
That's a crunchy chip. That's a good seal.
So that's the side you're wanting right there. Those chips with your salsa and cheese.
Yes. That's because look at this. Hold yours up. Look, it's the same size on the screen only. And look how close I have to hold my hand. What you tell her versus what it is. Hold your hair. I am holding mine 3 inches from the camera. Hold yours 3 inches from the camera.
Right there.
You see that? You see the difference in size? You versus who she tells you not to worry about. There you go.
Woo. So right off the bat, you get these Lunchables. They have that processed ham smell. It's beautiful.
Oh yes.
Let's
I love
see.
smelling the extra cleansing chemicals of the pork.
Just the government cheese that won't melt for shit. It's greatness. You just.
If you want to melt cheese, don't poop on it.
Oh yeah. I'll take that advice.
I've tried that experiment.
For science?
For steamers.
All right. Yeah. Same quality you'd look forward to back in the day when you had that struggle lunch.
No, come on. You brought these in, middle school, high school. You were looked great upon. Like, ooh, you got a Lunchable.
Yes, on the field trips, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would trade my Lunchables in.
You were a trader.
Oh, yeah. Not the whole Lunchable. I still wanted a couple.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm still this is still very serviceable. This is a damn good little snack.
Question, though. What is your ratio of crackers to meat and cheese?
Like if we weren't doing this for science.
No, this is a scientific question about numbers.
Oh, numbers.
This is a ratio question.
This is data analysis.
So
math is very much a part of science.
Here we go. One of my actual ones would look something a little akin to this. You've got 2 to 2 to 2. You just sandwich it out.
And see, that's why I say that is because back in the day, the carrots, geez. Here, I'm going to take a sip of my...
Come on, no coughing.
Please. Hydrate.
The ratio of cheese and ham to crackers was 2 to 1, and it was because they wanted you to make an actual sandwich. And then over the course of several years ago, they suddenly was giving you the same amount of crackers per cheese and meat. Therefore making it a white trash open face sandwich. Which also, if anybody doesn't know, I always call Dots white trash fruit salad. But still, but I didn't know if they had gone back to doing a 2 to 1 ratio to make it more of a sandwich again.
It's a 1-to-1.
Yeah, there you go. Because I know when I'm at home, I don't go, man, I can't wait to get some crackers on this ham and cheese. Or how many times do you go home and you take a slice of cheese and a slice of ham, and you lay it on one piece of bread, and you go, well, this is lunch.
It's a sandwich. It's open-faced.
True, you can fold it in half, and now you have a bread taco. But still.
I mean, if I only got one slice of bread left, then different story.
You're poor. I always saw that. Hold on. I have to slam my face up against the camera. I can't let my trash land on the ground because Roji likes to sift through. And there's cheese still on this plastic, so I don't want to have to taser him again. But no, that's what I always told people is like, when you're poor when you have a loaf of bread and you're like, this is not only my bread for a sandwich, this is my hamburger bun, this is my hot dog bun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is also my napkin. And on a really bad day, my toilet paper. So it's just, and sometimes it's my towel. So especially if the bread got really stale, because it is super absorbent.
And then it's your croutons for your salad.
There you are. So what did you give the Lunchable?
I'm going to go with the 7.
Cool. 7's a good number. 7's a good number. So I am going to now go with the Lunchables.
No, he froze on the good one.
Oh,
Just
no.
letting you know it's fresh. So as I'm opening it, good grief. So we have 4 ingredients here. We have the basic crust. This is how I want a tortilla. That's how I gotta hold it. Yeah. See, honey, I'm the same. Oh no!
Now hold on. Compare the tortilla.
This is my eclipse. It's the eclipse right here. Boop. Anyway,
can we get a side by side of the tortilla with the pepperoni?
Oh yes. Well, I mean, you do want to make sure that the pepperoni is a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Because, that's the whole idea is the crust needs to be big. And the crust is good. It's nice, stiff. Has a good smell to it. I've actually been making pizzas on naan bread. That's wonderful.
That is good.
You have the pizza sauce in a said packet. It also comes with a little bit of mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to right now construct a pizza.
We need to see a pepperoni next to one of those chips for science.
Yes.
Damn.
The pepperoni is bigger than the tortilla.
Pepperoni is also falling apart.
Mm.
So that's fun. All right, so I've opened up the sauce packet. Kinda.
Scissors under adult supervision.
Nope. So I'm going to apply the sauce to the crust. Only a little bit. Because honestly, I love a lot of sauce on my pizza, but they only give you 3 crusts. So you got to use it a little sparingly. I'm going to use this to...
Oh, they don't give you the spoon anymore in there? That little red stick?
Nope.
Bastards. Budget cuts.
Yep. COVID. So there we have the sauce. We're going to add 2 pepperonis. I like to add toppings before the cheese. The cheese likes to hold everything down.
Yes.
So we got 2 pepperonis here. And then some of the cheese. Not a whole lot of cheese. The ratio of cheese to... So there we go. There you have it. A pepperoni pizza. And just because I'm folding it like a taco. Here we go.
Pizza taco.
Very doughy. It has all the taste of a pizza, but pizza's cold.
We have a request from the fans.
Yes.
A layered pizza Lunchable stack.
I have two left, so yes, let's look into that. So this is what I'm going to do. Science. I'm not a fan of cold pizza. Sauce on. Okay. Just smooth it out with the packet, whatever.
What would kids do at school, man?
They just I take a bite and suck the sauce out.
Very true.
There's that. Got the pepperoni on. Ridiculous.
And of course, the cheese, the slot is the smallest possible.
Yes.
Can't have it too close because it'll blow more cheese off and melt my fingers in the process, like it's doing right now. Hold on, that hurt. That really hurt. Kids, don't try this at home.
Please don't try this at home.
I'm a professional madman. Put my fingers under the pizza. No.
Oh. See, this is how science works. It failed with the first positioning of the fingers. Now we must try spot number 2.
We need some pizza making music. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Come on, Sarah.
Hold on.
So here we go. Now we have mildly cooked. All right, so I've heated up the pizza. Now let's give it a shot. A lot better. Definitely a lot better. Definitely a lot better.
You can hear a little crispy crunch.
That was the fingers, not the pizza.
Yes. And then because usually I was always in a hurry, I would just do this. Put the cheese on it,
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful form.
Mm-hmm.
Cook it all in there.
All right, so out of 10, how you going?
Cold, I'll give it a 6. Warm, give it a 9.
No.
Nice.
And just power shoving it down my throat, an 11.
Mm.
The sauce. I believe the sauce got some high fructose corn syrup in there.
Mm.
So now the big question is, would you buy this again?
Oh, heck yes. That's
You're
as
gonna
much
buy it
swearing
more.
as you're going to get out of me. Now back to my teeny chips.
So, you guys wanted 3 Lunchables in a row. Well, Lunchable. I too have the ham and cheddar, but the Lunchables brand, and this comes with a couple vanilla cream cookies for dessert.
What the heck? I've never liked a Lunchable cookie.
I don't know if I've ever had them, or at least not any time within the past decade. My ham has started sweating from the heat that we have, and looks more like a salami.
That's gross.
Now, the way I eat these, or they've always eaten this, I do the proper sandwich for 2 rounds, and then I'm just going cheese, meat, cracker, some form like that. But we're going to go all 3 here at once.
I'm not going to be able to do that without calling it the white trash sandwich now.
Mm-mm.
My white trash open face hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Excuse me.
You should do that. Have a party and just break out a bunch of Lunchables and stack them up on like big trays and just be like, hors d'oeuvre.
So
They'll be like, that's a Lunchable. And I'll be like, yeah, and you're not invited.
Yeah.
So the cracker was pretty dry. Ham has no taste other than a little bit of saltiness. Cheese was pretty good. Cheese had a nice cheddar taste to it, nice mild cheddar.
All right.
So now we're going to go with the vanilla cream cookie, which is also bigger than the nacho chips. Very, very sweet on the cream. Cookies have a nice taste to it, though.
It's got to have some kind of redeeming quality.
Over on the Lunchable, I'm going... I go with 7. It's not a bad little snack to hold you over to your next meal in mid-afternoon.
No, there it went.
Mm-hmm. Jake, what do you got for us next? In our 90s throwback.
The piece de resistance. The Dunkaroos.
Hold on. We got a comment. We got to address in
Who?
the comments here. Never had a Lunchable. You need to go out
What?
tomorrow and buy one.
Benji, get out here.
Who's
Get out
never
here, man.
had a Lunchable?
Getting on here and talking, not even having a Lunchable. Preposterous.
Come on, Benji.
What was your childhood like? I feel sad now.
I'll bet he had nice food.
But Danielle gives us comment that we're awesome. We're going to watch more of us in the future. Thank you, Danielle. We appreciate it.
Danielle's
Oh.
actually from my
Mhm.
Twitch. She's
Nice.
which is one of the faithful outlaws of the Ratlock Circus.
Fantastic.
Well, not a circus. I'm not a circus.
We're all family.
I'm a lab.
Well, I think I found something as big as your nacho chips.
Holy! Well, I was going to show you, but I actually decided to eat it all.
Just killed him. Yeah, no, it's
But yes, Danielle, you can check us out. Every other Thursday, we're doing some sort of food show here on Buckle Bomb Entertainment.
So Dunkaroos there. The cream, it kind of just looks like somebody spit in that thing. I don't know if you guys get a good look at that. It just looks like, and it's,
If that's what your spit looks like, you need to see a doctor.
well, I didn't want to say what it really looked like. So spit was the nicest, closest thing.
Why? What does it really look like? You've already sworn several times.
Have I really? Oh my goodness.
Yes, I've heard an F-bomb. I've heard an S-bomb.
Well, that looks like male ejaculate. So what are you gonna do? You know, we'll go scientific. Excuse
me, Sarah is trying to finish her Lunchable.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You didn't need to hear the crudeness.
But
I mean, jism. It's jism. Yeah, it's actually like, I mean, it's you don't get more jism than that. Anyway,
it's like kangaroo spunk.
It's got little
fun butter. And you still ate it.
I did.
Just think about that. This is what it looks like.
It's so good. No. The cream is really just an abundance of sugar for no reason, and the cookies really just have no flavor. So it's kind of a letdown. I'm gonna give this one a 1. I was actually a big fan of Dunkaroos back in the day. I don't know if it's changed, but oh, this is terrible.
That was his nickname.
Spunkaroos is now my new nickname. I like that. Look at this. Look at this. It's just
Spunkaroos. Try some Spunkaroos. Leave them in your jeans pocket to get extra runny. Take them out of the container and put them in your jeans pocket.
I promise it's hair gel.
I don't know if that makes
I'm going somewhere else right now. I'm going 30 miles into the past. Just ooh, what you say?
Oh yeah, it's actually terrible. It's just diabetes.
And yet you're still eating.
Sadly, yes.
Hey, we got Stolen Order here from YouTube. How's it going?
Thanks for stopping by.
We got it's worth it.
Oh.
And I'm going to say this, whether I can be on another show or not in the near future. If you guys ever have a chance, get on skullandmortar.com, buy one of his sauces, and do a special trying out his sauces. I tried the very elusive, hard to get because it runs out so quick, $25 bottle. It's called again Blackbeard's Ghost. It's so hot that my brain keeps trying to block it out of my own memory. The very beginning of it. Now, on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheBadassNetwork, I do where I actually try it, and I dip over half of a chicken fry into it before taking a bite.
Repressing memories.
You'll have to go to the video to see my reaction. But then recently, I actually did his backstabber sauce, and it's a Nashville hot influenced barbecue sauce, and I have a reaction of that one on my channel as well, my YouTube channel as well.
You're talking my style.
Blackbeard's Ghost is coming back soon. I dare you guys to purchase the Blackbeard's Ghost sauce and do a Blackbeard's Ghost challenge. Don't do as much as I did. Maybe like that much. Like a chicken fry, with just that much in it. Chew it up, swallow it, and see how long you guys can go before needing to use some kind of a cooling apparatus, whether it be milk, aloe vera, some other burn cream. I personally, from the invention of science, realized that a great combatant of spicy foods is actually sweets. So what I always had by is some kind of like a flavored like milk, like a vanilla milk or a chocolate milk or something like that, something that has a sweetness to it.
Warm water. I warned them. There was a warning on the label. Bill Lunatic full dunked it.
Yes, I did, for science. Skull and Mortar.
So what was the aftermath? I mean, I just want to know that part.
My mouth burned for 45 minutes. The next day, my butthole burned for 45 hours. Honestly, I didn't have any. I didn't have a too bad of an after effect. After the burning had ceased in my mouth, my stomach maybe gurgled for around an hour and a half, 2 hours after that. I didn't have any other repercussions after that. So yeah,
So
that the second half was more pleasant.
have you done the one chip challenge?
I personally have not, because I see so many people do it. I want to try something that nobody has before, which is why, as soon as I found out about Blackbeard's ghost, I was like, I got to get on this.
Well, I guess I will have to get a jar of that, and I will compare it to the one chip because I did the one chip challenge last year.
Let's do it.
It is I would say that I've actually tried popular from was it Now We Eat Hot Ones, the Last Dab. I've done the 357 sauce and I've done the Last Dab. I personally will tell you right now, Blackbeard's Ghost is hotter than those sauces.
Yeah.
And we're talking, I did an actual chicken wing. I did an actual chicken wing that was smothered in the Last Dab. And I ate it, and it did not burn as bad as dipping half of that chicken fry in Blackbeard's Ghost.
Like I said, when I did the one chip challenge, it was hot, but the taste was god awful. It tasted like sticking a handful of dirt in your mouth.
And see, that's one of the reasons why I don't care for the other regular challenges, because they just want to make something. To me, it doesn't make sense to make something so hot that it's unpleasurable. I mean, yes, Skull and Mortar's Blackbeard's Ghost sauce was searing, devilish. I'm filing for a divorce tomorrow. Pain. But if I would have used that, which I have, in moderation, I did it for a pulled pork that I've done. I also did it for baked beans, and I used it more in moderation. It still had a really good heat to it, but it was very pleasurable. So it is a very hot barbecue sauce, but it is also a very enjoyable sauce if you use it in moderation. But I don't want you guys to use it in moderation. I want you to suffer the hell that I went through.
I think Bree and I could do some sort of collaboration. We'll both get a jar of something from Skull and Mortar, and we'll do a show.
It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And stop refrigerating your hot sauces.
Ooh.
Unless it says refrigerate. Don't do it.
My two hot sauces are right on the table, not in the refrigerator.
Mine too.
Nice.
My Diet Tonic water. I want to do that as a TikTok when they're like, "Why y'all put your hot sauce in the fridge?" And I'm gonna have like a bottle of Ice Mountain.
This one I'll put a shout out for. This one is by a company called Earthquake Spices. It's local to us. Guy hand makes it, sells it at the markets. It's a death by roasted garlic hot sauce, and it's really good.
The hot one has muted himself because he's currently farting.
Oh yeah. No, I had to get it out. We're talking hot sauces. My stomach automatically went to the bubbles.
Unfortunately, I can still smell it. It's seeping into my screen.
Yeah. It's. Whew.
So Danielle, back in the comments, she did a hot sauce called The End, and they give you a dab and you sign a waiver. It was a 6 million on the Scoville scale. Didn't really need anything after this. That's impressive.
There was one back in the day I can remember. It was called Dave's Insanity Sauce.
Yeah.
And Jesus, I was a young punk when I did that one. And of course, you're trying to show that you've got the biggest set of, chips in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I did like 4 or 5 dabs on that damn chip, and I sat down and just sweated at least 40 pounds off of my ass that night.
Wings, etc., which is around us, they have a sauce called The Wall. And it's supposed to be so hot that if you can eat 12 wings covered in that, they put your face on their wall. And they really thought it was hot until you realize that their wall is completely painted with photos of people with a shirt and everything like that, because even though yes, but their sauce, there's a difference. Their sauce is extremely unsatisfyingly hot. Like you made this sauce to make people suffer. So
Sarah, you see that there? It's much hotter than Dave, so I think we might have to do this.
Okay.
No, I tried Dave's. Yes, theirs is hotter. Or Blackbeard's Ghost is definitely hotter. And seriously, if you guys have anybody on here watching right now, skullmortar.com, get some barbecue sauce. He's got more than just like seriously hot sauce. He's got like what is the one that's the gravestone? Am I saying it right? Skull Mortar gravestone? Because I want to get my hands on that. It's like a rub. And what else? He's got his OG, and this is what I love, his OG Beach Bum barbecue sauce, because before he was Skull Mortar, he was Beach Bum barbecue. He made some awesome barbecue. I was lucky enough, yes, Gravestone is a rub. I was lucky enough to work on his food truck on many occasions, and his OG Beach Bum barbecue sauce was actually the sauce of the local town Greenwood Pride. And even had a special variant label on the sauce, so it was really cool. It's good to know that we have people affiliations with that are very welcoming to all forms and walks of life. So I just like to point that out too. And it's actually a really cool bottle. Hopefully, if he's got a couple left, or I might just have to steal a label if he's got one left over. And definitely check out he has variant sauce bottles, ones that are only limited press. So if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one of those, when you're done using the sauce, keep the bottle. So
I think we will do a special episode, and maybe we can even get Skull Mortar on. And if Vinny will return for us with that episode.
No, I'm just kidding. I
I
already have the bottle, so yeah, I can do it. And Skull Mortar is a treat to talk to. I know I plan on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Vinny I'm going to be having him on too, because him and me have a lot of similar interests in life and wrestling. So it'll be fun to just watch him and me just flap gums at each other for like an hour and a half.
There you go.
And yes, just like you said,
we will
right here,
make this happen.
Definitely going to do that. So
I am cautiously scared.
I was going to talk about this drink, but I've already finished it. It's a Route 44 water, but what their Sonic's doing right now is they're adding flavoring to it. You can either have real fruit, like for me, I had lemons and cherries added to it, but then I also they have diet or sugar-free cherry syrup and blackberry syrup. So I always do the blackberry, which is sugar-free, cherry syrup, which is sugar-free, and then I add lemons and cherries onto it. And it's a 44-ounce water, and it's delicious and 0 calories, minus eating the cherries and lemons afterwards. So
their cherry limeade is actually one of my favorite drinks. It's really good.
And you can get and this is why I always tell people, it's like, because I don't really drink sodas much unless I'm filming myself trying them out. Oh, which just recently the marshmallow Coca-Cola. I have the review on my YouTube as well. And see, look, the cherry has soaked into the lemon.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no lemon face at all.
So sour and sweet. But no, it tastes like a red cream soda mixed with Coca-Cola, with a small hint. And see, they say it's a watermelon and strawberry Coke. Watermelon is very faint. Skull Mortar was lucky enough to actually try Coca-Cola Bite, the pixel flavored Coke, which I'm super jealous of, because I wanted to try it so bad, and I kept trying to buy it online. It was never available. And he goes to Las Vegas and buys it and tries it. I'm like,
nice.
But oh well, I'm over it. I'm a better person.
Well, I think we've had a good show, and we can cut it here. Again, thanks for checking us out. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitter, at Bucklebomb ENT. Twitch, will be doing some more stuff with Twitch. Always check us out after pay-per-views for live after shows, and of course after Dynamite, our after Elite show. And of course random TV shows, Bucklebomb Sports on Monday nights now. You get straight on other random shows. And Vinny, where can people find more of you?
It tastes like snozberries. You can check me out, like I said, right here on twitch.tv/VinnyRatlock, where you can check out. I currently am doing every other week. I'm doing 4 streams, or every other week I'm doing 3 streams. Mondays we sit down and we do Let's Watch Some Wrestling, where we watch episodes currently of Wrestle With This, which also has their own YouTube channel. They are a no audience studio style. The audience is YouTube. It is the people that is sitting right here where you are and where you are. Maybe not you, but still. Sorry, that's how it is. I just decided to pick on you tonight. But we watch their shows, and I've already been contacted by 3 or 4 other wrestling promotions. And you know me, I'm a very novel gentleman. For God's sakes, I'm a scientist. So I'm not looking for your typical run-of-the-mill wrestling. I'm looking for fun and weird stuff. I've been contacted by E-Feds, where they battle each other through ways of just giving out promos to each other, and some of them are exquisite. As well as another gentleman, he does stop-motion animation with his action figures. Some of the really articulated wrestling figures and other figures. And he does such a well job with the stop motion animation that some of them are just very fluid in their movement. And I'll be watching some of those as well. And just all kinds of, like I said, I'm out of the box. I think outside of the ring. And also on tonight, which was Thursday, I do my Mad Lab, where I make things and I art things, farts and craps. And on Wednesdays, it's an indie wrestler playing Indie Wrestler, which is a mobile app game. I choked my own spit. And so I'm playing that game. I'm talking to people. And like I said, with my Twitch channel, I just now became affiliate. So you can get on there and subscribe and throw bits, get hype trains going. It would be so great for all of you guys to join. If you don't have Twitch, now you have a reason to watch me.
Vinny's shows are very entertaining, and he's interacted with the audience quite a bit. So
you read that perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for the check.
No, this isn't Lighthouse. You'll get paid, no matter what the other people have said.
So there's many of us here in Bucklebomb Entertainment. I'm based out of Syracuse, New York. Jay is from the Dallas, Texas area. We got a lot of people on the West Coast, and we have someone from
Florida.
So
yeah, see, I still remember you guys.
Oh yeah, you've been on a few of our shows. You know us. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.
And remember, it's not just awkward tastes. I mean, actually, it is. It's science.